This morning is a time of dwelling in the scriptures related to Jesus' obedient walk to the cross and his atoning death for us. For you, for me, and for us, there is no program or words from the front other than scripture. The idea is to hear a brief section followed by a period of reflection. Visually, this will be a very centenary presentation. Spiritually, it is profound as we reflect on God's great love for us. Join me in Matthew chapters 26 and 27. When Jesus had finished saying all these things, he said to his disciples, "You know, after 2 days, the Passover is coming, and the Son of God will be handed over to be crucified." When the chief priest and the elders of the people gathered in the palace of the high priest, who is called Caiaphas, they conspired to arrest Jesus and kill him. But they did say, "Not during the festival, or there may be riot among the people." Now while Jesus was at Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, a woman came to him with an alabaster jar of very costly ointment, and she poured it on his head as he sat at the table. But when the disciples saw it, they were angry and said, "Why this waste? For this ointment could have been used for a large sum. It could be sold for a large sum, and the money given to the poor." But Jesus, aware of this, said to them, "Why do you trouble the woman? She has performed a good service for me. You always have the poor with you, but you will not always have me. By pouring this ointment on my body, she has prepared me for burial. Truly I tell you, whenever this good news is proclaimed in the whole world that she has done well, will be told in remembrance of her." When one of the 12, who is called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priest and said, "What will you give me if I betray him to you?" They paid him 30 pieces of silver, and from that moment he began to look for an opportunity to betray him. On the first day of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus saying, "Where do you want us to make the preparations for you to eat the Passover?" He said, "Go to the city to a certain man and say to him, 'The teacher says, my time is near. I will keep the Passover at your house with my disciples.'" So the disciples did as Jesus had directed them, and they prepared the Passover meal. When it was evening, he took his place at the table with the 12 while they were eating. He said, "Truly I tell you, one of you will betray me." And they became greatly distressed and began to say one after another, "Surely not I, Lord." He answered, "The one who has dipped his hand in the bowl with me will betray me. The Son of Man goes as it is written of him, but woe to the one whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It would have been better for that one not to have been born." Judas betrayed him, said, "Surely not I, Rabbi." He replied, "You have said so." This concludes today's reading of the Gospel of Matthew. Go in peace.